Hey everyone, how's it going? So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna be talking about today, but I figure out my brain will just instantly jump to something as I go along. If you hear, there's like, I have family visiting, so like in this directions, if you hear anything about like Nazi scalps or something in Spanish, it's because my parents, or I have family in the other room watching Spanish soap operas, and then other family watching Inglourious Basterds. So just in case you hear something Nazi related, that's why. I just realized what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about my life. As of late, hopefully my mic's working, but I feel like my life is like drastically changed. I went from being in like a really bad social positioning to being more like, I don't know, like I was kind of like, I don't really like people. That sounds really, really bad, but I don't necessarily enjoy the company of other people. I'm kind of a hermit, if that makes any sense. And sometimes it's to the point where it's like I don't know. Like I guess the best way to put it is like sometimes I prefer being alone, being by myself, because it's easier to live that way, because I don't approve the way people are nowadays. I don't exactly like what they've become. I don't like what the people around me have become, so I try not to associate myself with them, if that makes any sense. I'm not saying that like I'm better than them or that they're better than me. I'm just saying that they're different. Not that the type of difference is good or bad. I'm not saying that like they're different in a good way or bad way. It's just different. It doesn't really necessarily have to be positive or negative. But it's just something that I've learned, that it doesn't mold, it doesn't mesh well with me, so I try to avoid it. But recently I have family in town, and it's just, there's something just, I don't know what your dynamic is with your family, but I know with my family, it makes my life a lot better, and it makes me realize a lot of things. And although I'm kind of like a hermit, I do try to like go out, I guess. Like my friends drag me out, and they force me to do things that are out of my comfort zone, so to speak. And I'm probably coming off as like just the most agoraphobic human being on the face of this earth, but it's not that bad, because I go out. I just tend to go out on my own, if that makes any sense. But recently I feel as though the game has slightly changed. I'm still kind of antisocial, but there's just, I've run into some people who have more than just, I don't know, they just have a lot in common. It's like I don't exactly feel as alone as I used to, and it makes me smile, honestly. It makes me happy to know that like I'm not exactly the only one that thinks the way I do, that does certain things the way I do them. And it's comforting to know that you're not alone, if that makes any sense. Like if you go a long time and you feel like no one really understands you, and I'm not talking about like in a crazy, like I'm 16 years old, teen angst kind of, no one understands me. I'm talking about like you look around and you you know what I mean, kind of like I feel like the people who know what I'm talking about, I don't necessarily need to explain. So hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But I've run into some people who I don't have to explain lots of things. Like I can say something, and then on multiple levels they'll understand what it is I'm saying and what I'm trying to, I don't know, how I feel basically. And it's just I don't know, it's overwhelmingly exciting to understand, to know that I'm not alone, and it's great. it's just, I don't know, I'm happy. But I guess that's my little spiel about life. I was in a bad position, got in a little better positioning, and then I ran into some people, or technically someone. I ran into someone who I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I'm just, I guess, just floored by. But yeah. As far as like stuff to do within like a couple hours of the present, I've been working on this drawing thing. I can show you, like, this is like my thingy thing. It's like one of my many colorings that I've been, like, coloring books that I work out of. But you can't see it, but like it's a coloring. That's probably weird. But it's like a Spider-Man drawing that I'm working on, Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage. But I was supposed to be the penciling portion was supposed to be done like last night, but I definitely didn't do that because I got sidetracked. And I'm gonna try to finish that tonight. I figured I'd make a video now since I said I was gonna make a video like 6 times ago, and I never got around to it. But yeah, I figure I get the pencil done today. I get ink done maybe sometime tonight at like 12 or like 1, from the hours of like 1 to 3 in the morning, considering I don't really sleep that much. And if not, I'll just finish it tomorrow night, because that's usually when I have time after I'm done like working out, because I spend like most of the day like doing stuff, like I'll go running or like play tennis or something, I don't know. But yeah. And besides that, I haven't been writing, which is slightly depressing, but I mean, I guess it's understandable considering like as of late I've been kind of like offbeat, if that makes any sense. It wasn't until recently, like literally a couple of days ago, where I was just like hitting that whole like life's not so bad thing. But yeah, my goal is to like start writing as soon as possible, because I have a bunch of projects I'm in the middle of and I want to start another one, so I need to really focus on like finishing the one that I'm on right now, finishing both of the ones that I'm on right now. Those are like my main goals, and then I can start the next one. I really like to finish both of them before school starts, so I have to try to somehow work around summer school. And I just gotta get it done. I gotta buckle down. But yeah, that's the goal. But I guess yeah, that's all I really had to say, at least at this point. Hopefully you could hear everything I was saying, because there's noise in like both rooms. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.